Hi, I'm Chris Bou Saeed. I'm a Los Angeles criminal defense attorney who defends people charged with various sex-related crimes, including pimping, pandering, and human trafficking. Welcome to CBS Law, where we deliver results, not promises. What I'm going to do is first go over some common charges related to pimping, pandering, human trafficking. First, let's start with pimping. Pimping is a violation of Penal Code Section 266H. What constitutes a violation of pimping is one that someone knew another was performing services as a prostitute, and second, that person charged with the crime received proceeds related to the other person's actions as a prostitute. That is a felony crime. It carries with it really severe consequences upon conviction. A low term of 3 years in state prison, a middle term of 6 years in state prison, and a high term of 8 years in state prison. It's also a strike offense. Now, some successful defenses that we often employ in pimping cases involve one, that there was no prostitution happening, or second, that my client wasn't receiving any proceeds from the prostitution, or third, that there simply was no pimping happening. Often in these cases, we have to utilize my investigator to interview not only the witnesses, the alleged prostitutes, but also the surrounding circumstances regarding the operation related to prostitution that the police say that my client was profiting off of. Oftentimes my clients, even if there is a prostitution operation happening, they are low-level or bit employees, maybe responsible for administrative tasks, so forth and so on. Or in some instances, there isn't some commercial operation of prostitution occurring. Rather, there's just private arrangements between two individuals who are agreeing to perform whatever actions or whatever that are completely independent of my client. What's really important is that the investigator or expert witnesses we use, sometimes cultural or sociological experts, are able to show that either my client didn't have knowledge of what was occurring or was completely independent of it and wasn't involved in any exchange of money or benefits for a sex act. The most important thing that you can do is call CBS Law at 213-800-8005 so we can start investigating your case and building your defense. Because when you call CBS Law together, we'll help you get your life back.